What is up, everybody? My name is Justin. This is Forever Self-Employed, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about the pressure washing giveaway and the pressure washing business starter kit giveaway, because today's the last day. I'm here with a special guest, Mike. How's it going, man?
Hello, Justin. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. I thought you were supposed to dress up like a baby today, Mike, like a New Year baby.
Tomorrow, I'm going to dress up as the baby.
Okay.
Actually, well, because I have to shave my head, my face, and my entire body.
Right.
Just to ring in
It's
the New
only
Year
fitting.
The right way. Yeah.
Of course.
I do it every
Mike,
year.
you do this every year. People don't know this, so I'm glad we're putting it out there now.
Yeah, this time I'm gonna put the whole thing on YouTube.
That's right. Mike dresses up like a baby every year, and we're gonna go live on YouTube tomorrow with it. So today is the last day for the pressure washing business starter kit giveaway. We're gonna do a little Q&A on this video after we announce that. So let's go ahead and take a look at it real quick, you guys. So if you guys have any questions for us, leave those down in the comment section. We're going to run through a bunch of questions in today's video. QuoteIQ giveaway, 4-gallon minute pressure washer, 100 feet of hose, and a 20-inch service cleaner. All you got to do is download QuoteIQ, leave a review, and send us a picture of it at admin@quoteiq.io. I'll leave a link in the comment section description so you guys can find it. Today is the last day. I had to pause because it's tough. Let's see. So Matthew Rogers says he wants a pressure washer. All you gotta do is download QuoteIQ, leave a review, and send us a picture of it to the email in the comment section and the description. So anyway, today is the last day. We're gonna be doing
I don't like the look of that kid.
Wait, go ahead.
Matthew Rogers. What kind of shenanigans?
Kind of familiar.
Yeah, he looks familiar. I think he's a mobile detailer.
I think he is. Mike, don't be giving away any secrets early. Okay. No one knows. All right.
Yeah, a couple of folks are saying, hey, how do I win the pressure washer? Well, Justin just talked about it, but it's pretty simple. You go to the App Store, you go to the Google Play Store, you put in QuoteIQ, it is one word, and it will pop up. You download that bad boy and then go through it, play with it, and then leave us, leave us a review. Screenshot that review. You're gonna screenshot that review on the Play Store or the Google, the Apple Store, the Google Play Store, and screenshot that and then send it to the email address admin@quoteiq.io. Everything will be in the link in the description below. So it's very simple, and we're giving away a 4-gallon per minute pressure washer from Southeast Soft Wash. It's one of their Kraken pressure washers. We're giving away a 20-inch surface cleaner, and we are giving away a 100-foot of high pressure hose. Pretty much everything that you need to hit the ground running. So it's something that is, we're excited about. It is a giveaway for QuoteIQ, which is, in our opinion, probably the best business management tool for any service-based business. Calling it a CRM is a disservice. While it is a customer relationship management package software, if you will, it goes way above and beyond anything that any other CRM does. And we've got just a ton of new features too in the next update that we are super stoked about. Very, very, very cool stuff.
Right. We're going to go live next week and show you guys all the new features. We got some cool stuff in this next one. This next one's a pretty big update for us. But when you download it for free, you can send estimates, send invoices, collect payments, and keep track of all your customers for free within the app. So how can you beat that? So even if you don't, if you want to enter to win, you also get a cool prize as well. You get to use the app. So that's beautiful. Like I said, we're going to be doing more giveaways, but let's run through some of these comments real quick and say hey to everybody. Baby Jesus, LOL. Yes, Mike will be dressed up like Baby Jesus tomorrow. Mike, are we going live tomorrow to do the announcement for the winner?
Yeah, we're going to. So we're taking, you can register to win until midnight tonight. Just make sure that if you want to win this, that you get in tonight before before midnight, and we'll call it Eastern Standard. So that kind of gives everybody we'll do Pacific. So midnight Pacific. Get it in before midnight Pacific time. And then tomorrow we are going to download all of the registrants, and we're going to have a drawing.
And we're going to have a fun drawing. It's going to be a great time. And Mike will be dressed up as Baby Jesus, and we're going to have a lot of fun. I'm just kidding, by the way, about Baby Jesus. Y'all go ahead and leave Baby Jesus in the comments if y'all are with us right now. Also, hit a thumbs up on the video because a lot of these lives never get any thumbs up on them. Jelani says, love the videos and the content. We got Jelani with us. Carlos, how do you win a pressure washer?
We just told you. We'll probably tell you again in about 5 minutes.
That's right. All right, we got Jorge Yost. Happy New Year's, guys. Happy New Year to Jorge.
That's
We
not
got
Jorge.
Jordan. What's up, Jorge? We got Jordan. George. You don't think it's Jorge?
No, I know George.
You do know George? Okay, yeah. It's George. I don't know why. I assumed his name was Jorge. Is that? I'm not even gonna say.
Yeah, you know George. He's in the inner circle.
Oh, really? Okay. Is he a firefighter?
Yes, he is. He lives in St. Augustine.
We're just gonna say everyone's name as if they're Spanish names today.
Jorge.
So we got Jordan here with us. Jordan, hey guys, you guys have been very helpful for starting my business. Jordan, thank you so much for watching our videos, man. I really appreciate it. How would you say Dewey in a Spanish voice, Mike?
I don't know.
We got Yui here with us. I'm just gonna, if we don't know how to say it, I'm gonna take the first letter off. Yui's here with us. He entered to win. Thank you, Yui. We appreciate it. Aaron is here with us. I have this set up exactly. This is an awesome setup. Beautiful. As you guys know, you can start your business with a 4-gallon limit pressure washer, 20-inch surface cleaner, and 100 feet of hose. Right, Mike? Can't you get started with that?
Yeah.
There was guys on the last call that were using a 2.5-gallon a minute to try to wash a whole, what was it?
The shopping center.
It was a whole shopping center, right? Where's the link?
When I first started, we had 4-gallon per minute machines on our trailers, and they were actually they were 4-gallon per minute, and then we upgraded to 5-gallon or 5.5 hot water units. But like, it wasn't until a few years ago that we kind of jumped into the big boy game and did the 8 GPMs.
Tell us more about that, Mike. I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna grab all the info to win and throw it in the comment section description really fast.
Yeah. Well, as far as just a setup to get started, really, what we have put together is I don't want to say the bare minimum, because like Justin just said, people can start with a lot less. I've seen guys that have been working out of the back of their hatchback, their Civic, with an electric pressure washer, right? And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how you get started, it's that you get started. And that's one of the biggest obstacles I think that most people face when they are out there contemplating starting a business. It's like, when should I start? When should I do this? When should I do that? And unless you start, unless you just take that leap of faith, believe in yourself, believe in the fact that you think that you have something that is going to propel you to be able to go out and do this on your own, work for yourself, generate the business, which then generates the income that allows you to do this. Unless you take that step, then you're always just going to be wondering. So it doesn't matter what you have, whether it's a 2.5, whether it's an electric, pressure washer. The thing about all of those, entry level, bare bones type setups is it allows you to get out there and start generating income. It's not going to be the most efficient. You're not going to be the most profitable starting out when you've got, lesser equipment, if you will. But if you're smart, if you reinvest in yourself, in your business, in the equipment, then you can continually upgrade and eventually get to what we're giving away in this giveaway, a 4-gallon per minute machine, a 20-inch surface cleaner, and a 100-foot hose. Or you continue to reinvest, and then you get into 8-gallon per minute, 10-gallon per minute hot water units if you want, water reclamation systems if that's something that you need in your area. All kinds of things that you can reinvest in.
Soft wash systems, right, Mike?
Soft wash systems, absolutely. We were a pressure washing business for the last 19 years. We had soft wash systems, gas powered. We had air diaphragm. We had them all, electric. And we kind of run the entire gamut. We started with the Fat Boys back in the day just to do roofs, but we were always downstreaming. We were always, pressure washing, soft washing roofs, soft washing, various surfaces when needed, but very, very rarely. But it wasn't until the last couple of years where I really saw the value, and our technicians saw the value in the what soft washing can do. So we're back. We use, obviously we use all of Southeast Soft Wash's equipment, their pumps, their recommended pumps, the stuff that they build with on all of their equipment. But yeah, soft washing is definitely something that is a great investment. And the beautiful thing is you don't have to go crazy. You don't have to, spend a tremendous amount of money on a soft wash setup. So there's that.
Beautiful. That was a great story, Mike. That was awesome.
Thanks. I like to tell stories every once in a while, Justin.
Mike's a great storyteller. He's also a great baby on New Year's. So Sam wants to know, where's the link? The link is in the description of this live. It will be in the comment section, pinned in the comment section after the live is over. How do I enter? We're going to go ahead and just say it again, Mike, because we've already said it like a couple of times. But download QuoteIQ, leave us a review, and send a screenshot of that review to admin@quoteiq.io, and I will pin that.
Hashtag you a real one?
Hashtag you a real one. Absolutely. I'll hashtag you a real one if you do that. Send a picture of it to admin@quoteiq.io to enter to win. Last day, 4-gallon minute pressure washer, 100 feet hose. Okay, we had a question off the top. John wanted to know, what's the best way to break into working for myself to free myself from the daily grind of showing up for work every day for 8 hours? So,
well, I kind of just touched on that, right? Like, you have to have the initiative, you have to have the drive, and you have to make the step, right? If you don't make that first step, you're going to be asking that question for the rest of your life, John. So, like Justin has said this many, many times on his channel and stuff with me. You don't have to go full-time immediately, right? Do it on the weekends. Start building up that customer base. Start scheduling yourself out for the weekends so you have the comfort and the safety net of that 8-hour job. Yes, it sucks going and punching a clock and grinding it out for 8 hours, making somebody else all the money when you could be doing it yourself. So, but take advantage of that somebody else that's willing to pay you and compensate you for your time while you're building your business. Or grab your balls and go big, quit and just go. But the safety net is something that is very smart to have.
Right. Burn all the bridges and tell everybody to F off that you're going to do this yourself. Don't do that. Obviously, like, I kind of can equate it to like either like losing weight or trying to gain muscle. Like, we all want to do it very quickly, right? But is there really a quick way to do it? Not really. But you can be like, I'm going to fast for the next month. Okay, that's kind of like burning all the bridges. Are you really going to be able to fast for the next month? I don't think so. But if you took the next year and you said, I'm going to, in my spare time, build up a customer base, figure out my equipment, figure out the chemicals, figure out the procedures on every job, and just build a business, within a year you could replace your income, and that would be a much easier transition for you, rather than just being like, I want to get out of my job, I want to get out of what I'm doing, build it slowly over time. Kind of like these YouTube channels, right? Like, it would be so cool for somebody to be like, I want to be a YouTuber, I want to start a YouTube channel. Well, yeah, me and Mike both said that, but it's taken us, 3-4 years to get to this point. And I even made videos. I mean, I've made videos 10 years ago, right, Mike? You made videos 10, 12 years ago. Yeah. So nothing is overnight. We need to start moving in the direction that we wish to go, and just do it slowly over time. Using QuoteIQ is a great way to go too, because keep track of those customers, keep track of those estimates. If you build up a year's worth of clients, roll them over into the following year and use that as leverage to quit your job. So, John, I hope that answered your question a little bit. Let's get back into some other question. Sam, I want a pressure washer to start a pressure washing business with my girlfriend. Mike, how do you feel about going into business with a significant other?
No.
Don't mix business and pleasure. That's just my
I think, I mean, it could work. I know that there are a lot of husband-wife teams out there. Do you want to start a business, like an actual business, like form an LLC and have all of the tax documentation and the insurance tied up with your girlfriend? Because maybe that girlfriend's not going to be your girlfriend in 6 months. And then what happens? You've got a business that's a disaster. And do you really want to? So maybe, and this is probably a touchy subject, but say like, hey girlfriend, I want you to work for me. I'm going to be the business owner. I'm going to be the chief, and you're going to be the employee. And when you're no longer my girlfriend, you're fired.
You're fired. Okay, great. Yeah. That was good. That was good, Mike. I agree. Don't mix business and pleasure. Like, I think there's enough stresses in a relationship already. No need to add in, marketing and sales and doing the job and just all the other stresses that come along with that. Because at the end of the day, that's supposed to be your person, right? But hey, look, do whatever you want to do. Come back to us. Let us know if it worked out. Dave says, I hope I win. I need to get my business started. My job is falling apart since we're drenching in rain.
Okay, let me say this. If you're waiting to win, you're never going to start your business, right? So like this is an awesome opportunity for somebody out there. They're probably, hopefully by the end of and the crazy thing is we've only got like, I think 780 people or 790 people that have entered thus far. We would love to see 1,000 people. I know everybody that's watching is like, please stop talking about this. I want my chances to be better. But Dave, if you're waiting on this contest to start your business, that's the loser mentality. And I hate to say that is always going to prevent you from starting your own thing. And I shouldn't have said loser mentality. It's the mentality that you're waiting on something else that probably isn't going to come. It's like the guy that's like, I'm going to go buy a Ferrari when I win the lottery. Well, how about this? Go work harder. Do something to allow yourself to achieve the ability to generate the income to buy that Ferrari yourself. Because if not, you're never going to have a Ferrari because you're never going to win the lottery, right? Somebody will win this. Somebody will win the lottery, but the chances are very slim. The chances for this are a hell of a lot better. But don't ever rely on anything other than yourself and your own hard work and your dedication to start your business and make yourself a success. Because if you're going to wait on anything else, it will never come.
There was a kid that started a business taking people's trash cans from the side of their house to the road on trash can day. And he started in his neighborhood. And like he got almost the entire neighborhood to pay him to just take the trash can from the side of the house to the road and back to the side of the house. And he made money. And that just goes to show you can make money doing anything. If you're able to solve a problem for somebody, you can make some money. He didn't need any equipment. He didn't need an LLC. He didn't need anything. He just went out there, knocked the door, and said, hey, I'm doing this service where I bring people's trash cans to the road on trash day. Is that something you'd be interested in? They said yes, and he made it happen. So don't wait to win the contest to make it happen. Utilize the contest as an opportunity to get the equipment and an opportunity to utilize a tool like QuoteIQ where you can keep track of customers, send invoices, send estimates, and collect payments all for free. And
wait, it's free?
Get the momentum rolling. Absolutely.
There
is cool paid stuff in there too, Mike, like a mapping feature.
Cost calculators, all kinds of really cool stuff. And
that's right.
And the cool stuff that's coming is going to be super cool. Like next update. Our next video is going to blow some minds.
Whoa, I like it. I like it. Matt says flex in the plaque. Aaron says, I own an asphalt maintenance business and bought this type of setup for some side hustles, and it's never let me down. Absolutely. Yeah. Just another testimony to the 4 gallon a minute, 100 feet of hose, and 20-inch surface cleaner that you can win by downloading QuoteIQ, sending in a review, a picture of your review to admin at QuoteIQ.io. Links in the comment section descriptions. God bless you guys and your family for helping us out. Absolutely, Dave. We appreciate you, man. Omeezy says, locked in and ready to go. Shouts out to Omeezy. Dave says he's Pacific time. He also says baby Jesus.
Yeah, baby.
Happy New Year's, everybody. Oh, this is how you say Jorge.
Yeah, that's a different Jorge.
Not Jorge, George. Okay, yeah. Great.
Justin's not good with Spanish.
I'm not. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Here we go. How do you enter to win a pressure washer? Have we said it enough, Mike?
I think we've said enough. We'll say it again in a little bit, but keep watching.
Okay, here we go.
Are there any questions for us about starting business, not winning the pressure washer setup? Anything that you guys want to know?
We got a bunch. Throw them in the comment section. This guy did 150 houses with a 2.4 gallon per minute washer.
That's awesome. Weekends, 1 to 2 houses, and book for the week. Yep, absolutely. To cut the 9 to 5 hours.
Robert says, love all your videos. Great information. He's obviously talking about my videos, Mike, and not yours. I'm just kidding. How can you tell if a business is oversaturated? Okay, here's the thing. If there is a demand, there's no oversaturation because there's an 80-20 principle because most of the people that are in this business are not doing the things that they should be doing. And this is a good thing for you guys, right? If you think that pressure washing is oversaturated, how many yard signs did you see today that said pressure washing on them? How many flyers did you receive today that said pressure washing? How many Facebook ads got in front of you that said, do you need pressure washing? If the answer is 0, your market is not oversaturated. If no one came and knocked on your door today and said, hey, I'm offering a pressure washing service, would you like your pressure washing done? It's not oversaturated. Mike, would you agree to that?
I would agree with that wholeheartedly. I would also say that I hear this oversaturation comment a lot, and I've also been hearing it for the past 20 or so years. And, you know, every market is going to have businesses. Is the car market oversaturated? When I drive down Abercorn, which is where all the car dealerships are, there's probably 15 car dealerships on that road. And then you go throughout the city and there are other car dealerships, and then there are car lots, and then there are people that are selling cars on the side. Is it oversaturated? No. Do you know why? Because there is an overabundance of people that need cars, just like there is an overabundance of homes that need to be washed. One person, one company can't do it all. 10 companies can't do it all. 20 companies can't do it all. Okay. So if that's your excuse for not starting, shame on you. You're looking for reasons and excuses not to start.
There are businesses out there that need washing currently right now, but whoever's in charge of like finding someone to get the washing done, like either forgot about it or they haven't thought about it, or they're like, oh, we'll handle it next year. Like it gets put off, it gets forgotten about. If you just went and did 5 businesses a day and you introduced yourself, shook some hands, met some babies, kissed some babies, whatever, you could get so many jobs. So pressure washing is not oversaturated by any means, especially for people who want to get down and dirty and make it happen. Don't practice on someone else's house. Practice on your own or a friends and family member's house. That will let you. Yep. Where do you write a review? On the App Store or the Play Store. Once you download, you'll be able to write a review. Let's see. I bought a 55-gallon barrel of SH and winter hit before I was able to use it up. What would be the best way to store it?
Store it inside. Hopefully it's a blue barrel or a black barrel. So no sun is getting to it. Sun is going to be the main thing that degrades the SH over time. Now, if it's sealed and it's closed and it's, inside, it's going to be okay. You may lose some strength over time, but, it is what it is. Bleach, I know that probably a 55-gallon barrel of drum is costly all at once for some folks, but, it's the cost of doing business, right? If you have to, it's, in my opinion, if that 55-gallon barrel of drum is no good come spring, it is what it is, man, right? It's like a pump that goes bad. You replace it and you move on.
Absolutely. Or you could go knock doors or something, figure out a way to get some jobs somehow. I guess it might be too cold where you're at. I'm starting a power washing business this spring. What power washer do you recommend to start with? And then also Jelani says, what startup soft wash setup? So Mike, can we knock both of these out?
Yeah. So what we're giving away right now for the QuoteIQ pressure washing business starter kit giveaway is a great setup. It's a 4-gallon per minute machine. It's obviously advantageous to have a surface cleaner because that's going to allow you to be more efficient. I'm sure that you can get away with using a surface cleaner with a smaller PSI or GPM machine, but it's not going to be nearly as efficient, not nearly as fast. But a 4-gallon per minute is a great entry point. So that's kind of where I would point most people to just starting out, because cost is probably a factor. It's not going to be the cheapest, but it's not going to be the most expensive, but it's going to be the best entry level point that's going to allow you to do everything that you need to do in order to get the job done. 2.5.
You don't need a water tank and you don't need a trailer with a 4-gallon.
You just hook up to a hose and you're good to go. As far as a soft wash system, Remco makes a good 12 volt bleach pump. There's a few others that you can get. Remco is what we are using predominantly. You can get those on Amazon. You can call Cody over at Southeast Soft Wash and get them from him. They are relatively inexpensive. You can get a pump for about $150 to $200, depending on whether it's a 5-gallon per minute or a 7-gallon per minute. Both are going to be efficient and sufficient to do what you need to do, roofs, things of that nature. Then you're going to be needing some hoses. As far as your chemical hose, you want to get that probably 5/8 or maybe bigger, so you're not starving your pump. But those are all things that are a little bit more in depth than what we can go into. But you're going to need the hoses. You're going to need some sort of application method. You can use a ball valve and a hose barb to get by initially. But again, you spend a little money and you're going to make a lot more money than you spend. So that's kind of the soft wash setup. I've got a bunch of videos on my channel.
Perfect. SJ Soft Wash wants to know why you're so handsome, Mike.
That's a tough question. I would attribute that to my parents. Both are relatively good looking, not as good looking as I am. I think that probably just a combination of their genes allowed me to be as handsome as I am.
Beautiful. Matt Hester says, yeah, I started my business back in June. It's a struggle to get that customer base. They are speaking facts. We appreciate you. Dewey's going to do a dirty bulk in 2023 and hit the juice. What do you think about that, Mike?
I think that's a good thing for Dewey to do. Not hitting the juice. If it's like a juicer, like he's going to get more, he's going to like be healthier. I think that's a good thing. Dirty bulking is probably not something that Dewey should work on. I know Dewey, and Dewey should probably maybe do a low carb diet first and shed some excess weight, and then start, adding on some muscle, right? Throw in some cardio, and you'll be in good shape. Look at me. I've lost 35, like 35 pounds over the past 8 months from eliminating all carbohydrates from my diet. I am going to not adhere to my diet tonight, Justin.
Whoa, Mike.
Yeah.
Well, it is a holiday, so I guess it's okay. I think dirty bulking is just like, okay.
No, dirty bulking is hitting the needle.
No. Dirty bulking is like eating whatever it's just an excuse to eat whatever you want.
No, that's what Dewey's been doing.
Hit the juice is what he's talking about with the needles.
I think dirty bulking, I don't know. Dewey, is dirty bulking hitting the needle? I think so. Okay, let's go.
What do you guys think about flyers only for the first few months?
Hey, if that's all you can afford, go. Justin has some good flyer strategies.
I do. Diversifying is the biggest thing, right? Don't just say I'm going to do flyers. Do everything, right? Like there's free stuff. Like you can post on Facebook for free. You can post to friends and family for free. I'm going to give you guys I'm starting a series with my brother. I'm helping him start a mobile detailing business, and I'm going to document the whole thing and show you guys how we're going to get those first couple customers. But basically, as many ways as possible to get them, right? Yeah. So
flyers and also back to that question, like, yeah, flyers are cool. You know what else is cool? What you're on right now. You're on a computer or a phone. It's the interweb. And with the interweb, you can go and you can search restaurants near me, businesses near me, realtors near me, and go to their websites and start, scouring and looking for email addresses and just start randomly emailing people, introducing yourself and your business.
Okay, let's see what else we got. Dewey, while we on the subject, I started my business on my own, and my woman wants to be added on the business once I update my license, my LLC, and renew my license in 2023. She thinks it's simple.
Well, it's simple if she decides to divorce you at some point and take all of that. It makes it a lot easier. But, Dewey, that's a personal relationship type of deal.
Right.
I would probably, I don't know. My wife is on part of my LLC. She is one of the officers in our company.
I love it. I have QuoteIQ for my side business already. Where do I write the review? So you write the review on the App Store or the Google Play Store. If you search up QuoteIQ, no spaces, go to the, where you downloaded the app at, scroll down a little bit, and it'll prompt you to write a review. And then you send a picture of that to admin@quoteiq.io, and you'll be entered to win the pressure washing business starter kit.
You sure will.
Link isn't working for Android. Let me check that really fast.
Justin is always messing up links.
That's not correct.
I told him I had to send him a message today that he had a broken link.
There is someone on this live call that the link for Android does work. I just tested it. So there is someone on this live call that does not do a great job with links. I'm just kidding. Y'all links not looking at my questions, JP says. What the hell? Is Clorox okay to use, Mike?
Clorox is a bleach.
You know what would make us really look at your question, JP? Is a super chat. If you want to get your question answered, throw a couple dollars behind it. Come on, baby.
Hey, show me the money. Come on. I need it. I need that money.
If you don't know how to charge by... Wait, what am I?
It was a big Christmas. I'm waiting for Friday for payday. What day is it?
If you don't know how to charge by square foot, how would you charge?
Larry, that is a great question. And the question is, you need to know your cost. You need to know your overhead. You need to know what it costs to run your business, right? How much are you paying for your vehicle? How much are you paying in gas? What is your insurance? How much, what are your taxes going to look like? What are you paying for your advertising? How much are you paying per month for QuoteIQ? And if you have QuoteIQ, you're able to do all of those things that I just said within the app using our cost calculator, allowing you to enter all of your expenses. Everything is in there that will then generate an hourly rate price or even a square foot price based on your hourly rate. So there are multiple ways to do this, but the bottom line is you have to know your business, know your market, and go from there.
Hey, Mike, what do you think about this one? Whenever you see Mike, he like a robot.
Yeah, Brian McPherson, you're a robot. What does that mean? Hey,
Luciano.
tell me what it means. I'm like a robot.
I don't know what that means either.
I
Happy
like
New
it.
Year from Australia. Maybe it's stoic. I don't know. Maybe Mike has like a stoic. I don't know. Isn't that when you don't show emotion or something?
Maybe.
I don't know. All right, I
think I'm
bought a
very
5.5 gallon per minute soft wash pump with 200 feet of Flexzilla hose. Got 250 of water hose. It's because of your videos. I absolutely love it. Although commercial job quoting is still a mystery.
right, and I'm sure Matt was talking about my videos.
He was definitely. Thank you, Matt, for the compliment from my video.
Although commercial job coding is still a mystery. Commercial is a little bit, it's a little bit different. There's some things that it's not as cookie cutter or as cut and dry as a residential job. You kind of got to feel it out. You kind of got to have a little bit of experience to understand how the commercial world works, because you can get on the line and look up prices for commercial flat work or this or that. And then if you try to go in and quote, a 1 million square foot house or a 1 million square foot warehouse at some arbitrary number that you find on the internet, you're probably not going to win it. The best thing I can tell you, Matt, is if you have the opportunity to go quote a commercial job, just say, hey, what's the budget look like?
Right. And then here's a couple other tips, right? When you go to quote commercial, you want to have as much confidence as possible. And then you just want to do it as many times as possible, because you won't learn how to quote it until you do it. So just anytime you get a commercial call, go quote it and have no expectations with regards to landing it, because that's where guys lose it at. They don't have a lot of confidence because they've never done it before. They expect to land it. They get the googly eyes, right? And that's a couple things that'll mess you up, and they don't know the right questions to ask. So it's the 3-piece in a soda on how to quote commercial jobs. You're gonna mess up a couple times, but you got to mess up to learn, right, Mike?
Yeah.
Okay. Will QuoteIQ get integrated with Responsibid?
I honestly don't know if there's a real need to integrate QuoteIQ with Responsibid. I use Responsibid. I've been using Responsibid since Responsibid was Responsibid. Okay.
Thank you for the super chat, Kevin. We really appreciate it.
And I will continue to use Responsibid for my website integration. I love Responsibid. It's a great piece of it's a good sales tool, right? And that's what Responsibid is. It's a sales tool. Do I really need?
People would say that you're kind of a sales tool as well, Mike.
I've been called a tool, a sales tool.
I've been called a robot.
I've been called a robot before. But yeah, will QuoteIQ become integrated with Responsibid? I don't know.
I don't think that. So, guys, you got to keep in mind, like, we would love to. Nothing is magical about apps whatsoever, right? Everything has to be built. And if there isn't like an already structured way that Responsibid offers another app to integrate, then it needs to be created. So the way me and Mike structure it is, we have a list of things that we want to build within the app, and we just structure it by priority. Things that are going to move the needle the most for you guys is what we do first. So if we had like hundreds of guys approaching us saying, hey, we want Responsibid done, we would just have to make sure we did a couple other things beforehand, and then maybe it'd be something we could consider, right, Mike?
And honestly, like I said, I've been using Responsibid for 13 years or however long they've been around. And the thought has not crossed my mind. My most important thing is what, Justin?
I don't know. Knowing your costs, probably.
No. For the app.
Making it easy to use. I don't know. What is it?
No, the integration. What are you tired
of?
Oh,
Mike is focused on QuickBooks. QuickBook integration is the number one focus of Mike for the app.
Yeah. And so we've had so many other things, but probably within the next week, we're going to be rolling out a QuickBooks integration. I'm very, very excited with that, because if you are a legitimate business, you are using an accounting software. QuickBooks is the biggest and the best, in my opinion. It's what I use, and that's what most of the people use. And so I've seen so many questions saying, when will you guys be able to integrate for QuickBooks? Or I am only going to use QuoteIQ if it can integrate with QuickBooks. And the answer is it's going to integrate with QuickBooks pretty damn soon.
Right. Simon says, does the app have the ability to quote in square meters as well as square feet for us in the UK? Yes. But I think it's coming in the next you can quote in it right now, but isn't it coming in the next update, Mike? Square meters within the app?
Well, I know we've got metric versus imperial as a choice when they sign up. I know that they can choose their currency, pounds, pence, whatever the heck it is, in other areas. Yeah, I don't know if the map is set up yet for. I think you can measure in it, but it's not transferring to the quote, like the PDF and the web-based quote that's sent out. I don't know. We'll have to look at it, but I know that.
Here's the thing, Simon. Since you are in the UK, please download the app for us and test it for us. So me and Mike are really good at testing for the US version, but we do need people to test for the other versions. And someone has come to us with an email about square meters, and this is something that was resolved this week that was placed into the app. So in the next update, it should all be in there, but you have the ability when you create a profile to select what unit of measurement you want to use. And then whenever you're on the mapping feature, you also have the ability to convert whatever unit you're using. So hop in the app, use it, email us if you have any problems. And
and that was a couple other, like we talk about like these little things that like you don't even think about, like the currency. Not everybody uses the dollar, the traditional dollar sign. There's a pound sign, there's a euro sign, there's all kinds of different things. Now you've got the opportunity to have any currency in the entire world, as well as phone numbers. Like in the US, what do we got? 10 digit phone numbers, I think.
right.
Is it 10? Yeah, it doesn't matter. But all the different countries in the world have got different number structures. It wasn't working when we first, because we only had ours, or the US. So now everybody's, phone numbers work. It works in the app. So you can call your customers, you can contact, text, blah, blah, blah. So all of that is been fixed. And we're continually taking your input and adding to and making better every single day. It's what we've been doing for the past year. It's pretty awesome.
Absolutely. And it takes a lot of time. So we appreciate you guys working with us and helping us to really build this out. And for anybody who's forgotten, we launched this app 3 months ago. So it has come night and day from when we launched it. So I can only imagine where it's going to be at a year from now. So as far as anybody thinking about starting a business, right? This is what me and Mike did. We basically started a business with this app and we rolled it out. We know that day one, this app isn't going to come in and replace all the incomes. And we haven't made any money on the app. We are so negative on this app, but we believe in it. And we believe in the product that we're developing. And so we're pushing forward and we're continuing to make it better and grow it and do the whole thing. Right, Mike? Just as far as a parallel between guys who are trying to like quit their full-time job and stuff.
Yeah, we spent a bunch of money.
Maybe we could disclose that one day. Is QuoteIQ technician friendly?
Well, like I don't exactly understand what that means, but technician friendly, like multiple users, like yes, it is. It will be relatively soon. We're going to have permissions. So I know that I run a business. I've got employees. Okay. I want my employees to have certain information. As of right now, prior to the invention, if you will, the development of QuoteIQ, we were doing things differently. And until QuoteIQ is, where we need it to be for the permissions, from that perspective, it's not, because they will have full visibility of everything within the app. But what we will be doing very shortly is they will have the ability to look at the schedule, to see their schedule, to see the addresses, the phone numbers, all of the information they need, the scope of work to get the job done, any kind of notes for that specific customer. They will not have the ability to access how much you're charging, your costs, any of the other information, because this is not just a CRM. This is a business dashboard for your business. It has everything, all of your expenses, your month to date sales numbers, your close ratios, absolutely every aspect of your business from start to finish. QuoteIQ encompasses. So it's not just like, what's that, Yobber? I can't remember. What's the name of that other one?
We don't even speak of them.
Yeah. That's a cool little app, right? And they've done a good job with it. But what we've done is we've created something that is all encompassing. So there's a lot more to it. But as of right now, it is not technician friendly. But with the inclusion of permissions, it will be.
Right. So this is another thing that we're adding in. And there's another question down here. It was the next one, right? When and will there be a desktop version of QuoteIQ? So as I mentioned previously, we have a list of things that we're attacking. And this is one of the things at the top of the list is having a desktop version of the app. Right, Mike?
Exactly. And that's another thing that I'm super excited about because I think we've kind of reverse engineered it. You know, we went at this app from the perspective of people in the field running their businesses, right? Sitting in the truck running their businesses. And so we wanted to develop the app for those guys and then reverse engineer it to, you know, when you get home, you're able to get on the computer and you're able to do a lot more. I think it's going to make, you know, setting things up a little bit easier. Once we implement our text and email automation throughout the app, that's going to be, you know, a big function that the what's it called? The desktop version is going to be helpful in. So yeah, this thing is constantly evolving and like, it's so exciting to me. It really is.
This time next year, we will have created a monster. And right now, as it sits, this app has so many features and so many tools that you guys can utilize. We're excited to bring you along the journey, and we appreciate you guys being here for it. I'm on a heavy budget, fellas, but thank you for answering my questions. Absolutely, JP. We appreciate it. And I was just kind of picking fun at you about the super chat thing. How do you win a pressure washer? Mike, can we tell them again how to win?
Yeah. Okay. Don't tell anybody.
Okay. Even a secret.
But this is
a word about it.
Yeah, Wes, this is how you do it. So go to either the Apple Store or the App Store, as some people call it, or the Google Play Store. And you can enter QuoteIQ. It's one word. Our app will pop up. You download that app. It's free to download. And then you play with it. You know, you kind of test it out. And then I'd love for you to write us a review. Screenshot that review and email it to us at admin@quoteiq.io, and you'll be entered to win. And what you are entered to win is just what's right there. Oh, right there. It's a 4 gallon per minute pressure washer from Southeast Softwatch. It is the Kraken, 100-foot hose, and a 20-inch surface cleaner. So if you do that and you have to do it before midnight tonight, West Coast time, Pacific time, you'll be entered to win. And we are going to do the drawing tomorrow. So it is it's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Absolutely. And if you check out the comment section and the description of this video, it'll have all the info there. If you didn't follow along with the steps, you can always rewatch what you just watched as well. Can y'all give a best example of what you would say door to door if you're just starting out? I'm having shirts made today to look more professional.
Yeah. So I think in any kind of sales, right, you need to kind of have your 15-second, your 20-second, people call it the elevator pitch, right? Where you've got kind of just like, you have to memorize this. You have to know it back and forth. You can't get nervous. You need to practice it. And there's nothing special, and you can make it your own. But, and I've never knocked door to door, but I've sold a bunch of things. You walk up, knock on the door, homeowner pops up, and you're like, hey, don't want to waste a lot of your time, but my name is Mike. I own All American Pressure Cleaning. We are in the neighborhood right now, and we just got finished talking to one of your neighbors down the street. We're going to be back here tomorrow to wash their house and their driveway. Since we're going to be in the neighborhood, we're offering a discount. And if you wanted me to give you a quote right now on your house, on your driveway, do you have anything in the backyard? Do you have a patio, a deck, anything like that? I'd be more than happy to give you guys a quick quote, and we could take care of that when we are back, or we could do it today. You let us know, right? Something as simple as that. And I just made that up, right? So, it doesn't have to be too crazy.
And I'm going to give you a couple points to focus on. Mike, I'm sorry, I zoned out completely, so I didn't hear a word you just said, but I'm going to give you guys another script.
And unfortunately, everybody watching, I think what you guys can take away from that is there's a reason why I have achieved a certain level of success, because I don't zone out and not pay attention, especially like when I'm on the phone with Justin. I never zone out and don't listen to anything that he says.
The thing is Mike is a robot, so he's constantly like analyzing data, calculating. And so anyway, I was reading the comments to see what other comments we had. But okay, door-to-door sales pitch, a couple things to leverage. Hey, we are already in the neighborhood. We just did a house down the street for Susie. Since we're in the neighborhood, we are offering a 10% special on all pressure washing services. We do driveways, houses, and roofs. Would you be interested in getting a quote on any of those services? That way, you're leveraging the neighbors, social proof. You just did work in the neighborhood, and you're offering a discount if they act right now. That's important.
I'm trying to find my flag to throw.
Why? You don't like that?
Because you just regurgitated everything word for word that I just said. like legit word for word.
You said, Mike.
I know.
Anyway.
But I'm glad that you listened because you actually like verbatim said exactly what I said.
Okay, sweet. Hey, I know what I'm talking about, baby.
I know you do.
Man, y'all got to tell these boys about sweat equity and actually taking the time to pass out flyers. And if you don't have time to pass it out, use a company to do marketing. Marketing is a must. Omizi's preaching.
I love it. Is that a 300ZX? What is that in that?
Austin Davis says hi.
Hey, Austin.
I don't know what that is. Let's see what else we got. George says someone needs to answer his post about pricing packages on IC Inner Circle Facebook. We'll get to that. It's a holiday though. You got to keep in mind, you know.
Yeah. Can someone respond to my post on pricing packages on the Inner Circle? George, I'll go look at that and respond. Dude, you got my phone number. Text me.
Yeah, George, text Mike. You got his number. The app only currently gives square foot when quoting, and of course, I will give feedback from over here as best as possible. So the next iteration should have square meters. I'm going to double check that. We should be updating here within the next couple days. We're just kind of ironing out all the details on this next update, and then we're going to have an update video as soon as that comes out. So be on the lookout for that. All right. I think that's pretty much everything. Mike, one more question for you from Brody. Can you pressure wash aggregate?
Like aggregate is like little individual pieces of like stuff, right? If I'm not mistaken. I don't think I'd want to pressure wash aggregate.
No, me neither. And then Logan says, Appreciate.
You're welcome, O.
We're going to wrap this live stream on that note because that was just a great note to wrap it on. This is the last day to get in on the pressure washing business starter kit giveaway. We've said it 100 times in this live, so we don't even have to say it again, right, Mike?
Now, I'm not going to say that it's the last day for the pressure washing business starter kit from QuoteIQ, where you could win a 4-gallon per minute pressure washer, a 20-inch surface cleaner, and a 100-foot of high pressure hose. I'm not going to mention that at all. I'm not going to mention that the only way to do it is to go to the App Store or the Google Play Store, download the app, leave a review, screenshot the review, email it to us at admin@quoteiq.io, and you'll be entered to win. But you have to do that before midnight tonight Pacific time. I'm not going to say it again.
Make sure, don't tell them that they need to do that. Okay, Mike? Because we've already said
I'm not going to. And you're probably not going to get another email and text from you today too, reminding you of that. I promise you. Hey, real quick, if anybody is watching this and you get emails and texts from me, do you guys think it's annoying?
We'll wait. We'll give it a second for that to load in. Matthew says, thank y'all for all the knowledge. And then Omizi says,
that looked really good. Dude, I love the RX-7.
Dude, the RX-7s were awesome. When I fell in love with the RX-7s was from Fast and the Furious. I think when they had a body kit on one of them. Was it a Fast and the Furious? Maybe not. Maybe I just saw somebody. Maybe it was somebody from my high school at RX-7.
Yeah, there was a kid, Jeff Ramsden. He had a RX-7. It was awesome.
Anyway, I don't know if anybody remembers if there was one in not Forever Self-Employed in Fast and the Furious. George says not really. What was the question again? I forgot. Pensacola Picker, will there be a PC version of QuoteIQ? Yes, it's being built currently. Our elves are in the factory currently tinkering with it. Anyway, okay, sweet. Anyway, y'all let us know in the comment section. Mike, word of the day, what is it?
Happy New Year.
If you made this far in the video, comment down Happy New Year down below, and I'll hashtag your real one. My name is Justin. This is Forever Self-Employed. Until next time, hustle hard and get that money, baby.
Get that.